What is going on, YouTube? Nexus TV back again with another video today. This one would be this one's another Metal Spider video if you don't really realize that yet. And it would be about, or it is about, why Lance wore the Spider Avenger suit again in Endgame. And more ideas, pretty much more things about Lance. So first thing I'm gonna start off with is that why Lance wore the Spider Avenger suit in Endgame. Because it was one of the only things he had left from his last moments with Peter. Kind of went Sokovian mode, but he had the suit. He kept the suit because that was from the last day pretty much that he spent with Peter before he got blimped. What is with me today? Blipped. And pretty much the last things he spent with anyone who he really cared about that day, because he was on the bus with MJ and Ned and them, and they were like, he had the suit in his bag. He had the Spider Avenger suit in his bag. Or, well, no, I forget I said that. I don't remember Infinity War, that part of Infinity War too well. I forget that Tony gave them those sort of suits when they were on that little flying donut thing. So I forget that part sometimes. But yeah, when he was like his last day with Peter, like he wore that suit, and he kept that around because that was one of the only things he had left from before his life kind of went bad, you know. So like Lance kept that to kind of remind himself of all the happy memories he had, and like the last moments of his life being a good life, because during the 5 years he didn't really have like a good life. Like he and Natasha really only had each other. They lived in good circumstances, but in reality, like mostly it wasn't really that good. He was sad about losing his friends and everything, and you know. So I posted about Metal Spider on Reddit, and a guy in the comments said, maybe, as well as Lance having a pistol, maybe give him a rifle. Thing is that I kind of like that idea, but I don't know. I don't really know what rifle he would want me to give him. And reminder, as I should say, Lance, like I always say, Lance doesn't kill. Like he doesn't kill anyone. So I don't know if Lance would just use the rifle to like hit people over the head with it, or just or unless it's weakened by like rusty bullets or something like that. Like he would probably end up killing somebody on accident because of it. And thing is that the reason why he doesn't kill people or ends up killing people on accident is because, one, he doesn't want the public to be like to see him, because if he were to reveal him, if he was to reveal himself as Metal Spider and Rogue, he wouldn't want the public to see that he killed people as well. So that's the reason why he doesn't kill. But how he doesn't kill is that there's like these little, like there's this thing in the eyes of his suit that kind of show like lethal points and non-lethal points of the body to shoot. So the non-lethal points are might wear like a little green circle kind of, and that's where Lance shoots. So, and even then, just to make sure they don't bleed out, he just, when he walks past him, he shoots like a web at where the wound is. So it kind of like puts pressure on it and keeps the blood from flowing, because that's what he did. And his web, he made it to where it also has like a little healing property, you know. This is a smart guy. What the Metal Spider / Rogue Disney Plus series would be about. So I made two of these. One mostly because you could refer as both, and the fan base would know what you're talking about. The series would be pretty much about, if if FAWS takes place. This whole video kind of like a little bit in a way is like, what if like if it takes place, if FAWS takes place when I think it takes place, which is either between Far From Home and No Way Home, or during most of No Way Home. That's what this video is about. Like what it, like this pretty much. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Okay, I've confused myself, but yeah, it's about pretty much when it is all of this. I don't want to say all of this is it relies on that, but a good amount of it relies on that. Like the Lance rifle thing, and a small portion of like the Disney Plus series story would rely on this when FAWS takes place. So sorry about all that. So it would be about Lance returning to New York after being with Sam Bucky and Sharon Carter for all that time. I'm guessing Sharon Carter is going to be with them for most of the series. But it would be about him kind of returning to New York, and after hypothetically, let's say Peter's or let's say Peter Parker takes a break at Spider-Man, because we know Tom Holland's contract is going to run out, or is going to end after No Way Home. He could always get it extended or renewed, because that would be his first of both. But let's say he doesn't do it right away and kind of takes a break from the role of Peter Parker. So this would be about Lance kind of coming back and trying to kind of keep the crime. What is with me today? Criminals from running rampant in the town and the city from and wreaking havoc and all that. And it would be about him trying to kind of like try new methods of crime solving. And it would be similar kind of to um Armor Wars, where the side character, or not really the side character but the sidekick, or how people look at the sidekick, will kind of be taking the wheel for the main character, or like the leader character. Some people would call. And then this is the best part about it. So I had a guy in like the little Photoshop Reddit subreddit I'm a part of work on the Metal Spider suit. This is pretty much what it looks like, guys. The spider symbol is about half that length though, because I you got it kind of covers up the spider symbol, because Lance is kind of incognito, I guess, and there's white in it too, because it's white, gold, and black. And I was going to try and include the two pictures that the guy who did the Photoshop, because two guys did the Photoshop. One guy did the Taskmaster hood, the other guy added the gold onto the Photoshop, or onto the photo suit, whatever. And I would include like the two pictures that they had on there, or that they used, but I forgot to, and we're already 7 minutes into this video. So I'm thinking next week, probably the day before FAWS comes out, I'm going to, because I'm like 99, 98 or so percent sure that it takes place between Far From Home and No Way Home. So I'm probably gonna do a video where it's kind of explaining how Lance got to this to Sam and Bucky, because that had to take place over the course of many months, because no wait, huh? Far From Home was middle of 2024, I think, like summer, and then FAWS I think is like late 2024. And if you question why there's no snow, it makes sense why there's no snow, because I'm pretty sure FAWS takes place in Atlanta or somewhere in the southeast. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, of course. And next is TV out. Have a good night or day wherever you are.